Every year, over 300 businesses start right here in Prince William County.
And I'm one of them. I'm Kirsten Kunkler with F1 Cloud Solutions. F1 provides comprehensive IT services to clients in the DC region and across the globe. Moving into Prince William County gave F1 access to a workforce with the high-level technical skills our valued clients need.
Go to pwcstartups.com to learn how our economic development team can help your business. That's pwcstartups.com. Every year, over 300 businesses start right here in Prince William County.
And I'm one of them. I'm Stefano Marzano with Mighty Meals. We deliver healthy, locally sourced, chef-prepared meals right to our customers' doors. The support we receive from Prince William County has been instrumental to our growth and expansion into our new commercial kitchen in Gainesville.
Go to pwcstartups.com to learn how our economic development team can help your business. That's pwcstartups.com.
In 1974, music died a Disney death. I'm Jason Horton, and this is Strange Year. 1974 ushered in disco and ushered out Nixon. However, the official end of the Fab Four made 1974 a strange year. The end of the Beatles, December 1974. The Beatles, one of the most iconic and influential bands in history, officially ceased performing and recording together in 1970. However, it wasn't until 1974, 4 years after their breakup, that the group was legally dissolved. This unusual delay in finalizing their legal disbandment culminated in a momentous event involving John Lennon, a piece of paper, and the unexpected setting of Disney World in Florida. By 1970, tensions between the Beatles had reached a boiling point. Creative differences, personal disputes, and business disagreements were plaguing the band. Paul McCartney initiated the public split when he announced his departure from the group in April 1970, marking the symbolic end of the Beatles as a functioning entity. Nevertheless, while the band members had individually begun to pursue their solo careers, the legal dissolution of their business partnerships was a far more complicated affair. The breakup of the Beatles was not as simple as walking away from their music. The band's financial affairs, intertwined with their management company Apple Corps, required untangling. Numerous legal hurdles, including negotiations over royalties, intellectual property, and future earnings, meant that dissolving the band on paper would take far longer than the public might have realized. While Paul McCartney was the first to publicly leave the band, John Lennon had been the first to privately express a desire to quit. By September 1969, Lennon had told the group that he was done, but he didn't formalize the decision. Despite this, he was notoriously hesitant about signing the legal documents to officially end the band's existence. The delay in legal dissolution dragged on for years, partly because Lennon was hesitant to let go entirely. He once remarked that he didn't want to be the one to break the family up. Even after the other members had agreed to end their legal partnership, Lennon was reluctant to sign the final paperwork.
Every year, over 300 businesses start right here in Prince William County.
And I'm one of them. I'm Stefano Marzano with Mighty Meals. We deliver healthy, locally sourced, chef-prepared meals right to our customers' doors. The support we receive from Prince William County has been instrumental to our growth and expansion into our new commercial kitchen in Gainesville.
Go to pwcstartups.com to learn how our economic development team can help your business. That's pwcstartups.com. Every year, over 300 businesses start right here in Prince William County.
And I am one of them. I am Harsha Rajasimha with Jiva Clinical Trials. We make AI-powered software that transforms clinical trials, saving researchers time and money while impacting patient lives. Our Ignite startup grant came at a critical moment, and we appreciated the business mentoring we received to help extend our startup runway.
Go to pwcstartups.com to learn how our economic development team can help your business. That's pwcstartups.com.
The surprising final act. Lennon signs at Disney World. In December 1974, the legal dissolution of the Beatles finally came to an end in one of the most unlikely locations, Disney World in Orlando, Florida. Lennon was on vacation there with his family, staying at the Polynesian Village Resort. Meanwhile, the other three members, Paul McCartney, George Harrison, and Ringo Starr, had already signed the necessary documents in the UK, completing their part of the agreement. Lennon, after months of stalling and avoiding the legal process, finally agreed to sign the dissolution papers. The story goes that the paperwork was brought to him while he was relaxing at the resort, and with little fanfare, he signed the document, officially ending the Beatles' legal partnership. Lennon's signature at Disney World became a symbolic moment, representing the final closure to one of the most remarkable chapters in rock history. The Beatles, as a band, had not truly ceased to exist until this moment, and it happened in the most unexpected of places, a place of fantasy and magic, contrasting with the reality of the legal end of a musical legacy. With the legal end of the Beatles in 1974, the former members were free to fully pursue their solo careers, unencumbered by the obligations of their once shared financial and legal commitments. Although they would never officially reunite as a band, their individual careers flourished in different ways, and their legacy as the Beatles only grew stronger with time. John Lennon's decision to sign the papers in such an unconventional setting seemed fitting for a band that had always been anything but ordinary. Even the final chapter of the Beatles' story held an element of surprise and intrigue, much like their music. The Beatles' official breakup may have been declared in 1970, but it wasn't until John Lennon signed the dissolution papers at Disney World in December 1974 that the band was legally dissolved. This moment marked the true end of the Beatles, closing the book on a group that had revolutionized music and culture. The fact that this significant event took place in such a whimsical location adds another layer of uniqueness to the Beatles' already extraordinary story. Thank you so much for listening, and I'll be back next time with another episode of Strange Year.
Every year, over 300 businesses start right here in Prince William County.
And I'm one of them. I'm Roger Mann with Smart Response Technologies. Our AI-enhanced software transcribes live radio and phone communications for emergency dispatchers. Our Ignite Startup Grant is helping us widen our market to reach more first responders and 911 centers across the country.
Go to pwcstartups.com to learn how our economic development team can help your business. That's pwcstartups.com. Every year, over 300 businesses start right here in Prince William County.
And I'm one of them. I'm Stephen Carter with Traxel. We've developed a new way of installing fiber optic cables by essentially painting them onto roadways. Prince William's Ignite Startup Grant helped Traxel grow our team at a critical time and enabled us to perform research and development that advanced our technologies.
Go to pwcstartups.com to learn how our economic development team can help your business. That's pwcstartups.com.